Good afternoon, world. Welcome back to Sports Chat with Matt. I hope your Christmas Eve is going great. Mine is. I've just had an incredible morning and went and did some errands and got some stuff taken care of, and everything's packed and ready and under the tree, and I'm just having a great time, and I'm talking to, all these fun people, in fact, when I went to the store today, we had to stop, my father and I had to stop and get some gas. And there's just two people just sitting in their car, having their little conversation where, kind of ignoring me. Careful about doing that. But they were just sitting in their car, windows rolled down, talking, about whatever they were talking about. And so I took it upon myself, Merry Christmas, y'all. And they're like, oh, well, I'm sorry. Merry Christmas to you too, sir, and Happy New Year. It's like, oh, Happy New Year too. I forgot that part. And they're like, Merry Christmas. It's like, yeah. I will go out of my way to wish you a Merry Christmas. So, Merry Christmas. Okay, now all that being said, this, and I'm just going to warn y'all. Well, not really warn you, but if you are a diehard Cowboys fan, this video is for you. Totally. And yes, this is true, what I'm going to read to you. This is just a piece of paper. Yes, it doesn't mean anything. I could have typed this myself, but I don't have a typewriter. But this is an article I got off of, I had to, in fact, when I read this, I had to stop and sit there and go, wow, really? Seriously? I mean, I printed this off and highlighted, and I'm going to read what I highlighted, of course. And if you don't believe me, you think I'm making this up, go to ESPN.com right now and look it up. There it is. It's just the most outrageous thing I've ever heard anyone say in my life. Really, it's that bad. It really is. And if you think he's just overreacting, he's a Cowboy hater. No. Well, first of all, I am a Cowboy hater, and this justifies it clearly, but I'm speaking to you, Cowboy fan. If you are still a Cowboy fan, dare I say, after I read this to you and the things your owner, your general manager says about players and safety, and you still are a Cowboy fan, so there's something seriously wrong with me, wrong with you. Seriously, yeah, there's something wrong with me too, but I admit it and I have fun with it. But this is the most vile, disgusting thing I've read about an owner owning a team, being a GM, playing fantasy football live with real people. Look, you're a billionaire, Jerry Jones. You made your money. Get out. You are the most disgusting man on the planet. Seriously, you are. I can't understand how you're not voted most hated man in America every year. And if you're not, you should be. Seriously. Come on. If you call yourself, and this isn't Jerry Jones, but if you as a person, let's use a person who's not me and not Monica, because I was about ready to use her. But if you're a person of faith, and you have any kind of morals or anything, and I read to you what this man said and the actions this man plans to do, there's something seriously wrong with you. Seriously wrong with you if you think that, this is nothing. It's that outrageous. And keep in mind, I'm not going to make any of this up, and I'm not going to do my little Jerry Jones little Arkansas accent. I'm not going to do any of that to make it funnier. I will, read it to you just as I'm talking to you. And after you hear this, if you're still a Cowboy fan, like I said, there's something seriously wrong with you, mentally. That's right. And you may think, whatever, man. I'm turning off now. Go ahead. 1 second. And this is how I know that. Okay, I'm gonna use Monica. This is how I know Monica's a good person. She has a good heart, because although she is a Cowboy fan, I talked to her about it. And it's just kind of like, come on, Monica, go switch teams. She's like, well, no, because they play in Dallas, and I like watching them in Dallas, and and she's very happy, very bubbly. But I guarantee you, well, I won't guarantee it, but 99.9% Ivory guarantee, 99.69, sorry, Ivory guarantee that after she hears this, she will not be a Cowboy fan anymore. And if she is, then wow. But she won't. Trust me. Trust me. Okay. We all know Tony Romo, the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, basically got knocked out for the season. Okay. He had a herniated disc, and it was operated on, I guess, today or something, and he should be out for the rest of the year. I mean, without a doubt. Let the man recover. Let the man heal. He is a human being. Yes, he's an athlete. He's a good athlete. Maybe not my favorite athlete, but he's a very good person. Tony Romo is a good person. I've seen interviews with him. He's a good person. He was in one of Eminem's videos. He's got a sense of humor, so he's a good person. And the fact that your owner, your boss, Tony Romo, said this about you should just infuriate everyone. And the thing I can't understand is how in the hell is Roger Goodell, Mr. I'll stick my nose into every little situation in football, not just on Breaking News ESPN right now saying, Jerry Jones, get out. You can't do this anymore. You're an owner, yes, whatever. I, as commissioner of, NFL commissioner, you need to step down as GM. You can own the team, but you got to be out as GM. And I think something like that might be in the works. I'm not saying it is, but after reading this, and I'm sure Roger Goodell is going to read this, and hopefully you watch this, Roger Goodell, although I'm not going to hold my breath. But anyway, and so here I've been for 7 minutes building this up and and calling everyone out. Well, not everyone. Calling Jerry Jones. I'm calling you out. You're a punk. I'm not going to use some bad language, although I should, because I'm not going to do that. But anyway, listen to this. And like I said, I'm not making it up. It's on ESPN.com if you want to follow along with me. Jerry Jones. This is on the and what I have highlighted is what I'm going to read to you. And this is on after the news came out that Tony Romo has a herniated disc and needs surgery. This is Jerry Jones' response. This is what he says. He is getting through treatment. He's going through treatment beginning Monday. And if that treatment has positive implications, then he certainly has a chance to have, then he should not be ruled out in any way for this game. On the other hand, we paid a lot of money several years ago for just this very circumstance. And so what Jerry Jones now is doing, well, yeah, I may be a real jerk, but I took precautions. That's like, and I read this on a friend of mine's photo like 2 years ago or something like that, but I still remember this quote because it's the funniest quote I've ever heard. That's like saying, yes, Jerry Jones, yes, you are taking the proper precautions. You spend a lot of money getting a backup. That is like saying, I'll go ahead and do it. Jerry Jones, that's like calling yourself the least hated Nazi. Idiot. Anyway, and it goes on. Should we be in a situation where a game or a possible intermediate time where Tony couldn't play, get the very best we can, and that's why we signed Kyle Orton for over $10 million 3 years ago, just for this situation. So basically, he's justifying what he's saying. He's like, well, I'm looking out for my player's best interest, but because I need to have a profit and I need to I need to protect my business as the GM and owner and sultan of the Cowboys, I have to protect my interest. You're a horrible man, Jerry Jones. And I haven't even started on the second part. Y'all, it gets worse. I mean, really, honestly, it's the 10-minute mark, and I should stop now, just so you as the people who are reading this will sit there and go, wow, I can't believe another human being would say that about someone else. You're going to sit here and you're going to try to play him, even though he has a herniated disc, because he might get a positive reaction from his doctor that you're going to pay to make sure he has that positive reaction, Jerry Jones? Come on, y'all. I mean, okay, I'm not even going to read the second half to you because I'm getting real mad and real upset, and it's Christmas, and I'm not going to get myself mad, but I already am. I need another drink of water because this is. Hold on. I look at it like this, basically. Okay, you know, lately, you know, social media, Facebook, Twitter, and all that stuff, you know, we get outraged when we see a kid bully another kid. When we see like a 10-year-old beating up a 4-year-old, or not a 4-year-old, but a 10-year-old beating up an 8-year-old. There's just outrage all over the. Oh my gosh, this is just outrageous. This is outrageous. How can we as a society allow this kind of behavior? And that's children. This is a grown man with a lot of money. What's the difference? Honestly, tell me what the difference is. And if you think you know, I'm kind of over, you know, whatever, I will, and I'm opening this up to anyone. I don't care if you're a Cowboys fan or not. Please email me and tell me how this is different from anything else I've just said. Really, seriously. I would welcome your comments and your whatever justification you might have in your head. And if you want to use that, well, man, Jerry Jones is just trying to, you know, psych out the other team. Really? Yeah. Joking around about, you know, starting a man who has a herniated disc and, you know, one bad hit and he's probably, you know, he could be crippled for life. That's real good humor. Jerry Jones. Oh, but I'm trying to use psychology to psych the other team out because I have to win. The Cowboys must win, or I'm a bad person. Okay, that's it. I'm done. 12 minutes. It's been long enough. Everyone, like I said, I'm still in the Christmas spirit. I'm still happy. I'm just kind of worked up about a little thing. I'm going to definitely rest now, take a nap, do whatever. Merry Christmas, guys. Love you. Tomorrow's Christmas Day. Let's have a good Christmas. Monica, talk to you later, baby. Bye.